Welcome back to recording number 3 of our 3-part series on how to personalize, customize your interactive American flag experience on flagstore.org. Real simple. So in the third one, first of all, cut back. Number 2, you should remember, we just did it a moment ago. Your Fallen Patriot commemoration, showed you how easy that is. It's about the same steps here to do your Patriot Honor Roll, which is where you get to really personalize this. Go out and find some mentors, some personal heroes, tell their story here so that people, when they come and visit your home, your business, your school, they can connect to your flag, your interactive American flag, and be inspired and informed about, those that we look up to, those that we aspire to be like, those that have given us the freedoms that we have, and we appreciate what they've done for that. And it doesn't have to be someone in the military. It can be anybody you look up to and see as a patriot, somebody who stands for what's right in our country, stands for our virtues, our values, and it's they're all stories woven into our flag, and you just want to relay those personal stories of those people that are important to you and why their stories are woven into our flag, why they're looked upon as somebody who stands for our flag and stands by our flag and all the ideals and things that our forefathers want us to eventually fully fulfill. All right, enough of that. So here we are. This is a commemoration to my dad, who's one of the inspirations for this whole project. His memorial flagpole out back is what really started all this. So in this case, this is what you're going to run into when you first see the Personal Patriot Honor Roll. And it's as simple as you've done before. You just go in here and you can edit this stuff. All right. We're going to edit out this because we're going to be building our own. Actually, I don't want to delete all of that. I'm going to be editing out some of it because we have our own personal patriot that we're going to honor. All right. And in this case, I've got some of it already started down below, and you'll see it here in a minute. And that commemoration is for a local hero, someone you may have heard about from a movie called Lone Survivor. And that is Navy SEAL Danny Dietz, who was part of Operation Red Wings and that 4-team SEAL team you read about and perhaps saw the movie of in Lone Survivor. All right, so enough of that. Let's get started here. So I've already got his name put up here. This is going to be our first Patriot Honor Roll here for the Chick-fil-A at South Glen. I want to see if I can lighten this up. It's a pretty dark photo. So I've shown you how to change out and replace a photo. Let's show you how to edit a photo. I also showed you how to do the caption. You just click on that. You can add a caption. In this case, it's a public domain picture, public domain image because it's from the government. And we're going to go and click on it again. So we now added, as you can see there, we've added the caption. We're now going to change out and edit the image so we can lighten it up. Show perhaps he in his uniform a little brighter. So we're going to hit adjust. We'll change the brightness here. We're just going to play with this a little bit and see how much better that looks. All right, we just added about 20%. I think that looks good. So I'm going to hit save. And we'll see how this closes up and looks and see if we like it. All right, I think I like that a little bit better. You can see his SEAL emblem a lot better now. See his name on his uniform. And we're going to add a little space to get some space between the caption of that photo and the highlights about him. So I went ahead and pre-wrote this and dropped it in. Information about Danny Dietz, similar to what I had from my dad, kind of, who he is, where he was born, what he did, decorations he received, who survived him. It doesn't have to be somebody you're commemorating who's passed away, who's died in combat, or who's passed on in life. This could be a personal patriot who you see every day now. But this is just kind of the format you can still follow. And, hopefully this helps you to kind of get a jump start. But be creative. You can add videos. You can add audio. Let me show you some of those things over here on the side. So I'm going to go down right now. Actually, we're going to add in a video. All right, so we want to embed a video. So we're going to go down below the stuff about Danny Dietz. We're not going to need this instructional video stuff because that's where this video will go. And delete that out as well. And we're going to pull in an embed code. So we just grab that, pull it over here, and make sure it's, once you see that blue line, you know that's where it's going to drop in. So it's going to drop in at the bottom of this page. We're going to run over to YouTube. We're going to look for some Danny Dietz videos. I know I have one in mind already they want to see and pull in, and that's a memorial from North City here of Littleton. It's a very good video. So I'm going to click on that video of Littleton history moment. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go over here to the share button. And I want the embed code, so I'm going to click on embed instead of just a copy of the link. We really want to embed it, so we're going to grab the embed code, double click on the embed code, copy the embed code. I know this sounds complicated, but hey, if I can do this and I'm not a coder, you can do this. It's simple stuff. All right, now we go back over to here where we've got it, where we put in an embed code drop. Says click here to set the custom HTML. We want to center this. Now we want to drop in the custom HTML, and we just paste in that code we just copied from YouTube, and it's simple as that. Look at that. Bingo, we got a video on our page. Outstanding. Now our interactive American flag not only can be read, but we can show movies and highlights, and in addition to that, we can also drop in, if we wanted to, we can drop in an audio file. All right. I don't have one to showcase, but just to show you how simple that is, double click on the audio file, then you can upload the file, you can position it to be centered, you can put in track information, title and artist, whether that's yourself doing a recording or whatever it might be. And you can even decide whether you want that to autoplay when people come to the page or not. All right. So that's how you would drop in an audio piece. And again, that can be just recorded on your phone, then emailed to yourself and uploaded as a file onto the page here. Pretty simple stuff. So audio, video, we've shown you pictures, we've shown you text. That's about it, I think. I think we've got everything in here. I mean, there's lots of other stuff you could play around with and do, but that's the nuts and bolts of it. You can add colored sections, you can add dividers, you can add slideshow of galleries for images. There's lots of possibilities, but this is a pretty simple, straightforward way that we've done something that's really fitting, is done in a professional manner, and looks like what it should be. A respectful commemoration to Danny Dietz that people will enjoy going into and learning about. And over time, we can add a little bit more to it each time. We can start adding links about other pages and places and stories. We can add information about his Navy Cross, show people what a Navy Cross is, and put it in the citation. So there's lots of stuff that we could do. We'll just build upon it slowly, and that's how to simply get you off and going on your first Patriot Honor Roll honoree, and just showing your respect and highlighting the story so that other people can read it and be inspired. In the next section, we can go in here and add another honoree. Just copy some of that text. It's the easiest to copy the format, paste it in here, and then start editing it. And you can add a third one down here as well. All right. Again, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, email us at staff@flagsteward.org. All right. Thanks so much. Hope this helped. Have a good day. And as you can see here, now you've got a complete page on Flag Steward for your interactive American flag. And this one again is at Chick-fil-A on South Glen. Should we have a capital A? Yeah, I guess we should. And there's the experience, commemorating Chief Warrant Officer Carter and putting in our first Patriot Honor Roll of 3 that we recommend. I think you can do about 3 on this page, and then beyond that, it really makes sense to start having personal patriots with their own pages, and we can show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. It's a simple process, but it does require us to do a little bit of work, so it requires an additional donation to get that done. But it gives you a lot of flexibility to just build upon, tens to hundreds of patriots that you might want to honor. So I hope that is fitting tribute for whoever it is that you're trying to make sure the story is told. All right. Thanks.